Do Americans really blame fast food industries for their obesity and think that they have no control over their own weight? I'm going to talk about a social problem that has faced our country for a long time: obesity. There have been several debates and arguments about whether it's the people's fault or the fast food industry that we are an obese country. In the end, what I would like you to gain from my speech is that people are responsible for their own weight gain and obesity, not the fast food industry. We have the agency to choose what type of food we eat, dealing with the consequences. The food at fast food industries is so appealing to our taste that sometimes we eat it unconsciously. It is often more convenient to stop and grab something to eat, especially when you're working full time. I have been in the position where I was tired when I got off work around dinner time and was too lazy to make something, so I stopped to get fast food. I am fully aware of the effect it is taking on my health. It is my choice, and I can either cut back on what I'm eating or eat something different that is healthier. The fast food industry uses several tactics to draw more and more people to eat their food, but in the end, it is the people's choice whether they want to eat it or not. If over time they become obese, they have no one to blame but themselves. 3 things that you should be aware of when trying to stay healthy are that the fast food industry uses several tactics and types of advertisements to draw people in. Working full time will make making your own healthy food harder, and food that is healthier tends to be more expensive. Let's start with how fast food industries lure us in with their clever advertisements. Fast food places make more money by making advertisements that people will easily fall for. McDonald's attracts late-night customers and early morning customers by selling breakfast foods at hours hardly anyone is awake. According to Time, Business and Money, waiving the prospect of an extremely early breakfast is a way to drum up business during the normal dead time period. It gives people who are bored something to do. If those are the only times people who like breakfast foods can get it, then they will more likely come during those early hours because their options are limited. Fast food industries use the television network to advertise fast food and how convenient and cheap it is. They make it look so appealing to people. According to the network WebMD, try avoiding ads. If you have a DVR, record your shows and fast forward through all the commercials. One of the great suggestions is just say no to fast food advertisements. Say yes to a healthier lifestyle. Go to bed early so you're not tempted to get something at 1 in the morning. There is a 4th meal that is becoming more appealing to Americans, making it easier to eat more than they should in a day. It can be looked at as an appetizer to be eaten on the way to getting a breakfast at McDonald's. Make a plan on what you want to eat and how much you want to eat it so it's easier to eat healthy and not eat too much. Fast food industries are clever in how to advertise their menus according to what people like and will fall for. It's up to us to decide if we want to fall for it or stick to our daily eating routine and not be a candidate for obesity. Next, I'm going to explain why we eat more fast food when we work more. When people work full time, they often look to fast food to satisfy their needs. They are tired when they get off work and are too lazy to make something. It's very convenient to grab something on the way home from work. According to this simple dollar, if you're trying to manage a busy career, start a side business, have community responsibilities, and have a spouse and children at home, convenience can be an enormously important factor. Prepare food at home to have when you get off work, so you're less tempted to stop and get something to eat. A lot of times people don't have the time to make a big healthy meal at home. They have to go to bed early because they work early in the morning. Shop for quick and easy but healthy meals to make when you get home. Working full time makes it harder to stay on a healthy food plan. The final thing I'm going to tell you is that if you want to eat healthier, it will most likely be more expensive. A lot of Americans will eat unhealthily because they cannot afford the more healthy food. Grocery stores kick the prices up for the foods that are healthier. Food and drink states. Health foods seem to be the challenge of the difficult economic times, but convenient food that leads to obesity and other health problems such as diabetes will cost you more in the long run. People will eat more at fast food places because it's cheaper. Why not save money and budget right to be able to buy the more expensive and healthy foods? Now you can understand and are aware that fast food places easily lure people into eating their food that is most unhealthy. It is completely up to you to control your eating habits and not give in to the easy ways of eating. When it comes down to what you want to eat on a daily basis, knowing how to control your eating is a great way to stay away from obesity. Making smart decisions and sticking to them will be very beneficial. Even though you might work full time or cannot afford the healthier foods, making a plan for eating and budgeting right will help you overcome stopping at fast food places all the time. The next time you're in the middle of making a decision, such as eating out or not, hopefully you will use your own free agency to choose the more satisfying result. Remember, no one can make you eat or do anything. In the end, it is up to you how you want to eat, feel,